I.S.U.P.K.
Shalom, shalom, this is Callum L from London, UK, all the way to the US of A. Listen, subscribe to I.S.U.P.K. I'm always on that channel checking out the new knowledge that I.S.U.P.K is dropping.
The people that God saved in the time of Exodus, the people that God parted the Red Sea for, man, and that's you, black man. You ain't just black neither, man. Black is just a color. You are the Israelites, the people that descend from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And at the UPK, we show you who you are. And there's not going to be another day where you're going to call yourself black again, man. Call yourself West Indian again. You're going to say, I'm an Israelite. I'm the sons of God. Why? Because that's who you really are, man. You got it for me, Luke. Read that.
The book of Luke, chapter 17 and verse 21. Neither shall they say, lo, here or lo, there. For behold, the kingdom of God is within you.
And that's what we're teaching. The kingdom of God is within you, man. The kingdom ain't gonna happen just like that. The kingdom's gonna come when the black man stops smoking weed, man. The kingdom's gonna come when us as blacks and Hispanics start following the laws of God, man. And that's when the kingdom comes. The kingdom comes when you make it come, man. The kingdom comes when you put in that work, black man. And that's what we teach. The church don't know the Bible. Your pastor don't know the Bible, man. All he knows is the tambourine and the organ and singing this little light of mine. But your pastor don't know this Bible right here, man. What's in this book, your pastor lacks in. And he don't even know that the kingdom of heaven is within you, black man. Meaning, for you to get the kingdom of heaven, you had to do something, man. You had to put down those drugs. You had to put down that knife. And you had to serve the Lord. And that's when you got the kingdom of heaven. And in the same Bible, what's the kingdom of heaven? The black man ruling the earth. And every nation being subject under him. That's the kingdom of heaven. And why? Because it's in the same Bible. In the book of Revelations, the last book of the Bible, what did it say about the kingdom of heaven? There was 12 gates for who? The 12 tribes of Israel, man. And every nation served them. Every nation was under the Jews. And that's the kingdom of heaven. You ruling, black man. And every nation being under you. That's the kingdom of heaven. It don't involve all nations. It don't involve all people. And it's not for everyone. And with Christ, he said it, man. The kingdom comes when it's in you. When you put down those drugs. When you put down that knife. When you stop selling drugs. Taking drugs, man. Read.
Verse 21. Neither shall they say, lo, here or lo, there. For behold, the kingdom of God is within you.
And that's heavy, man. Your pastor can never answer this. Showing you that the kingdom of heaven is within you, man. It's in you. If you want something to happen, it's within you, man. If you want to stop the knife trying black man, it's within you. If you want to stop drug dealing, it's in you, black man. And the kingdom of heaven is in you, man. It don't come just by observation. It don't come by you wandering and looking. It comes when you do something, black man. You want to stop knife crime in the ghettos, black man. It's within you. You want to stop drug dealing in the ghettos. It's within you. And that's what Christ taught every Jew, man. Things change when you do it. Not by singing and dancing. Not by voting. Not by just reading Psalms and just singing. It happens when you change, man. When they give me Romans 12 and 10. Romans 12 and 10, man. You know, this Bible is a racist book, man. This Bible is exclusive for only one race of people. It ain't talking about everybody. And any verse where you think it's talking about everyone, no, it's not, man. It's talking about the Israelites only. It's talking about the Jews only, man. You got it for me? Romans 12 and 10.
The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 10. Be kindly affection one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another.
What?
Preferring one another.
We're supposed to prefer one another. This Bible right here that everyone reads, you're taught is for everybody. You're taught you don't love everyone, and that's not in the Bible. It said preferring one another, meaning preferring the own people of your own race, man.
Right.
This Bible is about nationality. This Bible is about race, man. If you're reading the Bible and it's talking about Jews, ain't the Israelites a race? Ain't being a Jew a specific race? So how can you teach the Bible's for everyone? The Bible's talking to everyone. When in the Bible, Isaiah, he only taught Israelites.
Right.
Ezekiel only taught Jews, man.
Right.
Jesus Christ only taught Israelites, man.
Right.
Jesus Christ lived in Nazareth. Where's Nazareth? A city of the Jews, man.
Right.
Christ did not teach everyone. Christ did not come to save everyone. Christ came, lived and died only for one race of people, and that's you, black man. You're the Jews. Jesus Christ came and died for you, man, so that you can put down those drugs, you can put down that knife, you can leave that gang, and you can be a righteous man. That's why Christ came on this earth, man. Many times in the Bible it tells you, man, I'm not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. What does that mean? Jesus Christ only came for the Israelites. Jesus Christ only came to save Jews, and that's you, black man. You are the real Jews, and you ain't African neither, man. I know what some of you are thinking. How did you find that out, man? You must be lying, man. Research it. Many scholars that have done history on West Africa, what do all of them know? That Africans did not sell their own people. Africans sold Jews that lived in West Africa, lived in Ghana, Nigeria, Mali, and that's a fact. Africans did not sell their own people. Africans sold the children of Israel that lived in Africa, man. And we got the proof, we got the history, we got the archives, man. So you know what I mean? If you want it, we can show you. But from there, read on, read.
Verse 10. Be kindly affection one to another with brotherly love, in honor preferring one another.
And preferring one another, man. That's the Bible, man. Black people need to prefer one another. Instead, we started to love everyone else and then hate each other, man. And that's the problem. And do you want to know why? Because of religion, man. When you follow a religion, what does it make you do? Love the people of that religion. That's why what happens? We've been following Christianity for 400 years. And what has Christianity done to the minds of black people, man? Made them hate each other, make them think the Europeans are great, and then what? They would knife down their own black brother in the streets, man. Sell drugs to their own black people in the streets. Why? Because you're following a religion of your oppressor, man. He forced it into you, man. Told you that he's great, told you that Christ looked like him, the angels look like him, being him is godly, and no, it's not, man. In the same Bible everyone reads, it says with Christ, he was so dark, it was like he burned in a furnace, man. Jesus Christ was a dark-skinned black man. Meanwhile, in your face, what happened? You got a European image of the Messiah shoved down your throat, man. You was told, this is the image of God, and no, it wasn't, man. All along, in that same Bible, it told you that the Jews were black, Christ was black, the angels were black. In the book of Daniel, it even says God is black, man. So what did religion do? They taught us lies, man. While they whipped you back, they taught you lies, taught you that God's white, the angels are white. Meanwhile, in the same book, they was black, man. In the same book, the truth was always in there. But what did they do? They whipped you back, taught you was nothing, man. And then even now, in 2019, it affects us even till this very day, man. Do you want to know why a black man takes the life of a man that looks just like him? Because you was taught a white Christ, man. You was taught a religion of your oppressor, and that's why you hate people that look just like you. Religion has done a number on the black race, man. Christianity and Islam, the two biggest religions on the face of the earth, both have destroyed the minds of black people, man. Whether you like it or not, whether you accept it or not, and the European is responsible for that too, man. Everyone talking about, I didn't do nothing, when your religion is the reason why black people hate themselves till this day, man. These religions taught us to be like you means we will be like God, and that is further from the facts, man. But in the same Bible, the great men of the Bible, they all were black, man. Isaiah, a black man. Ezekiel, black. Jesus Christ, he was black too, man. From there, give me 3 and the 22nd verse. Jeremiah 3 and the 22nd verse, man. I'm going to show you that to get out of this condition that we are in, singing ain't going to help us, man. Being in the church ain't going to save you, black man. Being in the mosque ain't going to save a black man. If you're a black man in the mosque, you're following a slave religion, man. If you're a black man in the church, you're following a slave religion, man. Christians, they whipped you, made you pick tobacco, pick cane, man, and then we're in the church now, man. You're following a slave religion. All these religions are just slave religions, man. Do your research, do your history. You got that for me? Jeremiah 3 and the 22nd verse. Yeah, that's it. You read.
Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 22. Return ye, backsliding children.
And listen to what God's saying, black man. Return unto me, man. We're the children that are backsliding in the church, backsliding in the mosque, man. And God's saying, return unto me. And how do you return unto God, man? When you keep his laws, man. When you keep his commandments. When you do everything that's contained in this Bible, man. Read.
And I will heal your backsliding.
God will heal us, not your church, not your mosque. These religions can't heal us, man. We've been Christians for 400 years, and has that helped us? No, it hasn't, man. Black people are suffering before it and after it, man. And in Islam, black people are still suffering, showing you what? These religions don't have the answer. These religions can't help the problems of black people, man. Read.
Behold, we come unto thee, for thou art the Lord, our God.
And it says, thou art the Lord, our God, showing you what? The God in this Bible is only the God of one race of people. The God of this Bible only deals with one race of people. And who is that race? The Israelites, the Jews, man. The God of this Bible is only your God, black man. It's not the God of everyone, man. Jesus Christ did not come for everybody. Christ only came for the Jews, man. In the Bible it says, the Son of Man came to save that which was lost. And who was lost? You, black man. You were lost. The same way you was lost back then, you're lost right now. Calling yourself Jamaican, calling yourself West Indian, Trinidadian, Grenadian. And that's why Christ came for you, because you were lost, man. When you see a black man in the church, he is lost, man. When you see a black man in the mosque, in his mandress, he is lost, man. You're following a slave religion, man. You're following a religion that even hates black people, man. Read it. Read early commentaries of the 1600s where white Christians thought black people was nothing, man. They thought all what you was good for was being a good manservant, being a slave. That's what Christians thought about black people, man. And here we are in the church serving their God, man. And even under every religion, Islam, they thought black people was nothing too, man. And here we are in the mosque, man, following slave religions. Read.
Verse 23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped from the hills.
And salvation hoped for from the hills. That's vain. What does the Bible mean? If you're trying to go everywhere to get saved, to find the answer, it's vain, man. If you're a black man trying to find God in the church, that's vain, man. If you're a black man trying to find God in the mosque, that's vain, man. Wherever we go, we don't find God. Every religion you are in, that's the God of someone else, man. That religion benefits them, but it don't benefit you, man. Christianity benefits Europeans, but it don't benefit you, black man. Islam benefits Arabs, but it don't benefit you, black man. So what? So think about it. What are we doing, man? When we're in these religions, where's your God? Where's the black God, man? Where's the God that's coming to save black people, man? If you're in the church, that's the Europeans' God, who he hears them, he answers them. If you're in the mosque, that's the Arabs' God, he hears them, he answers them, and he ain't answering you. You've been enslaved under every religion, and that God answers them, and he doesn't hear you, man. You serve their God, picking cotton, picking cane, and did their God hear your cry? No, it didn't. You followed Islam, and Arabs enslaved blacks. And what happened? Did the Arab God hear your prayers? No, he never. That's why you're enslaved all over the earth, because you're serving other nations' gods. You're serving their gods, and their gods ain't your God, man. Their God ain't coming to save you, man. Read.
And from the multitude of the mountains, truly in the Lord our God is the salvation of Israel.
And what?
Is the salvation of Israel.
And in the Lord our God is salvation. What does salvation even mean? It means being free from harm, man. When you say you're saved, meaning you're free from harm. And guess what, black man? Your God, he can save you from harm. Your God can save you from the knife crime, the drug dealing, the gang epidemic, man. That's your God. No other God can save you, man. No other God can save the black man except only your God, man. The God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the only God that can save you, man. Read on.
And from the multitude of the mountains, truly in the Lord our God is salvation of Israel. For shame hath devoured the labor of our fathers.
And that's key, man. Shame has devoured us. What's the Bible talking about? We've been serving every nation's God, and we've been shamed, man. We've been in the church 400 years, and what's happened? We've been shamed, man. We've been serving the Europeans' God, and what do they call us? Wogs, gollywogs, go back to Jamaica. And why? Because their God ain't our God, man. As a black man, you've been in the mosque serving the Arabs' God, and what happened? You got shamed, man.
Nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs. I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged